Experiment investigates the wax inhibition properties of a nanoparticle and its effect on viscosity of a Niger Delta crude oil sample at different temperatures. This experiment was done using the following materials and apparatus: 12-speed rotary viscometer, a weighing balance, an electric mixer, a measuring cylinder, a mercury thermometer, a watch glass, a hydrometer, a cold finger apparatus, ice, a digital water bath, a nanoparticle, and a timer. Of this experiment, a measuring cylinder and hydrometer were used to know the specific gravity of the crude sample, which would later be used to calculate the API gravity. The crude oil sample was poured into the viscometer cup to the 350 ml indicator line. For the crude sample and nanoparticle viscosity test, 7 grams of nanoparticle, which is 2% by weight of the 350 ml of crude, was weighed. The weighed nanoparticle sample is then poured slowly into the 350 ml crude sample and stirred with an electric mixer for 5 minutes. The crude sample was then conditioned in a bowl of ice or hot water bath while stirring for homogeneity to attain various temperatures. The sample is then transferred to the viscometer at a desired temperature, ensuring the sample is in line with the rotary indicator line. Then, the viscosity is recorded at all 12 speed.
The cold finger apparatus is a piece of equipment that provides a portable or compact means of simulating the flow of crude within the internal walls of a subsea level pipeline, and how this crude, if it's waxy, how the wax gets to deposit within the walls of this pipeline due to the temperature difference between the crude and the surrounding subsea level on the pipe.
500 ml of crude oil sample and 10 grams, which is 2% by weight of nanoparticle, were mixed and stirred for 5 minutes and then poured into this chamber of the cold finger apparatus. The chamber is then placed in a water bath and set to a desired temperature. Ice and water were put in the chiller, the control valve was turned, the pressure pump switched on, and the timer was set to stir for 30 minutes. After 5 minutes of stirring, the temperature of the sample in the cold finger chamber is taken. The stirring is then continued for the set 30 minutes. At the end of the 30 minutes, the temperature is checked again, the lid is lifted and held to drip. Afterwards, the wax deposit is taken with an already weighed tissue sample. The wax and tissue deposit is then weighed and recorded, and this process is repeated for the various temperature range required.